Hey, I'm Char. Welcome to Readings. Okay, so the person next door is cleaning their car and they're playing some music. So I hope YouTube doesn't think that's my music and I get a red flag for it. You have to be careful of copyright. So YouTube, if you're listening, that's not my music. We're going to do a Sagittarius reading. But beforehand, we're going to pick a Psychic Tarot Oracle card for you. I'm almost done the deck. So let's find out. These are by John Holland. Truth. Is it time to tell yourself some truth, darling? Is it time that you see the truth? It's a number 20. 20. Okay. Truth. There it is. Okay. The qualities of this card illustrate spiritual awakening. Ooh. Clarity in the revelation of truth and cosmic consciousness. Damn, I like it already. At times, it takes a wake-up call to get your attention and show how far you need to go. My darlings, we all have a long way to go. We can study spirituality and try to be spiritual and try to find answers all our life. But we just barely touch it. This card comes forth to do just that, evaluation of the past. Along with the lessons that you've learned or still need to understand, must now be a top priority. Doing so will enable you to forgive, accept, and heal so that you can move forward in a balanced spiritual mindset. The Truth card reminds you that a significant change must be made in a certain area of your life. But don't make any hasty decisions. Take your time. For any choices or alterations must be weighed and evaluated with the most careful and wisest of judgments. Whatever steps you take now will have far-reaching consequences, more than you'll ever know. Using the powers of the universe and blending them with a little help from the physical world will assist you in bringing about clarity and a shift of awareness. What was once not obvious will now be realized and understood. Be honest with yourself and trust what you know to be true. The traditional tarot card for this is the Judgment card. Well, something keeps calling me, and to the left, that's where my spirit is. That while I was reading, I kept getting information about something. I'm really feeling that I was being distracted away from reading. And all I was reading was, wow, a spiritual journey. Like, this should be your top priority. But yet I was being distracted away, which tells me the possibility, Sagittarius, that right now your top priority is your spirituality, is your oomph, your mojo. But maybe you're being distracted away from these things. Let's go to The Field by Hanna Barbera Fofana. Let's go into the open field and let's see for miles. Let's see what we can find for you. Sagittarius. I got to keep talking so that music doesn't filtrate through. I don't want to get a red flag, and I've already had 2. 3 strikes, you're out. So, let's go. Let Spirit speak, darling. Let Spirit speak. Let's get her on. Let's get her done. Let's go. Sagittarius. So we have friendship, the 3 of Cups, but it's in the reverse. There's something happening here. Where are you? Are you feeling like you want to shy away from people, or from you just want to shy away from gatherings. You don't want to really be with people. What is it that you get your concentration so focused on that you're leaving behind friends, family, gatherings, getting together, just doing things here? Because when we have the Four of Swords, this is resting, and this is good because there's healing here. Maybe you're feeling with the friendship thing in the reverse and the Four of Swords straight up. 3 on the wall and 1 on the floor. Maybe you're feeling, you know what, when I get around the gang, I kind of lose myself in them, you know, or I really need to heal and keep myself away from the bunch, and you know, and they're a fun bunch to be with, but a lot of them are low energies, or they just drain me, or there's something here where I just don't want to get into all this togetherness time because I'm resting and I'm healing. And with the Four of Wands, there's this massive bond that you have with somebody. What is this massive bond? With the manifestation card, the Princess of Discs coming out. The Princess of Discs is followed by the Hierophant of Spirit. Oh my God. Manifesting the Spirit. Okay, so what I have here is a Sagittarius is taking time for themselves. Trying to bond with Spirit, trying to bond with their Hierophant, trying to bond with their manifestations, trying to heal. But the thing is that I just don't want to get together with people. And if you are getting together with people, maybe the friendship card in reverse is telling you, you know what? You've been hanging out with quite a few people lately, and because you're doing this, you're just kind of dropping yourself below level. Spirit is not your top priority. What's going on? Let's keep going. But whatever it is, in truth, let's continue on here. So then we have the Prince of Cups in the reverse, the introspection. The Prince of Cups in the reverse, followed by, this is the perspective. This is the Moon card. This is the Moon card, followed by the Eight of Wands. You don't see something coming. You think that nothing's coming. What you don't see is that there's something coming. There's some sort of communication that's on its way to you. This may bring in some sort of truth. This could be an individual coming to you to say something to you, and this could be someone who's really not a part of your tribe. Where did that come from? Who could it be? This is someone who, I know, total stranger. Because they're in the reverse. It's not really someone that you have a love for or someone that you love. But you're not quite seeing this conversation that's coming. It's going to help you release 10 wands. Now, if you're feeling distracted, if you've made the decision, more me time, more spirit time, more spiritual time, less time for friends, less time for family, I can't get involved in this, I've become a different person, or it takes me away, I get up to here and then I hang out with people and then I go down here. You know, but there's some sort of conversation here that helps you release 10 wands. This is followed by the Princess of Wands, exploration. This will help you to release a lot of your wands and help you to explore a little bit deeper. And to have a passion, more of a passion to explore a little deeper. It's also followed by the Princess of Cups, which is dreams. Now, this could be a Pisces coming to talk to you, or this could be, it is a Pisces card. It could be a Pisces that you might be meeting up with that you really don't know, and all of a sudden you just get into this conversation. And it's like just talking to this person helps you release a lot of things that you might have been carrying with you. Someone that will speak some sense and make sense of things that you might have been carrying. It causes you to explore a little deeper. With the Emperor, this is taking control of one's own ship. There's no doubt here, Sagittarius, that you have control of your ship. There's no doubt in my mind whatsoever. And there's also no doubt that you're a very spiritual person. Or you're fighting for the rights of spirituality. You're continuing to move forward. But there's a distraction here, and I feel the distraction very, very strongly. And it could be what the friendship card in the reverse is that, I don't know, maybe you over-exaggerate your spirituality when you're around certain people. Or maybe they take your spirituality away from you when you're around certain people. So you're either hanging out with vampires or people who look at you like you're a yogi or something, or a great teacher. Whatever it is, it stops the expansion. I hope you understand that. I really, truly don't understand it, but it's what Spirit is saying. So let's continue on here. And the very first thing I said to you, I think I said to you, the very first thing that came to my mind was, we can be studiers of the truth and of Spirit for years. If we could live to be 300 years old and study for 300 years, we still wouldn't know. We'd still just be touching the tip of the iceberg. It's time to make some sort of decision here. And the High Priestess, it's time to listen to the High Priestess and the Four of Cups. Something's got to be left out of your life. It's time to make a decision and listen to your High Priestess. Now you're going around saying to people, possibly, you might be going around saying to people, yeah, I'm very spiritual. But in just saying those words, sometimes we can trip ourselves up and believe that we are very spiritual when we've only just barely touched it. You know, there's something here that I'm picking up, but I really can't pick it up. So it's with the meditation card coming out here, but it's the Four of Cups, means something has to be let go. Something has to be refused. Well, what is it? I can't seem to find out what it is. All I know is there's some sort of truth here. Independence with the Queen of Swords. Now it could be maybe you raise your sword, sometimes a bit too high, or you make a judgment call, or judgment. But the Queen of Swords, the sister, I like to say, to the High Priestess, is just someone who knows secrets, someone who can keep secrets, someone who can make a judgment call very, very quickly, someone who, if they don't make a judgment call to a person's face, they could make a judgment call behind their back. Well, let's continue on here, because now we have the Two of Wands, which is planning. And I do believe that you have a plan for something, and the plan is for new beginnings. You know what, Sagittarius and the Empress. My God. Okay, so you've always, obviously, with the Emperor and the Empress here in your reading, you have both the yin and the yang, both centered pretty much good. You know your masculinity and you know your femininity, and you've balanced them pretty damn good. But something has to be let go. Something that stops you or takes your attention span away to be totally focused on something, and then all of a sudden to be distracted and taken away. You're going to ask yourself, what is this? What is this that is distracting me? And is it the Queen of Swords that's distracting me? Am I a little bit judgmental? Am I, even though the judgment is usually truth, I mean, because the Queen of Swords judges very well. It's like Solomon. Solomon said, cut the baby in half, you take half, and you take half. And the real mother, the one there that said, yes, let's cut it in half, but the real mother said, no, give her the baby. And that's when he knew who the real mother was of the child. So the judgment of the Queen of Swords is much like Solomon's judgment. Quick, to the precise, knows exactly what they want and what should happen. But sometimes we can overkill with that. And sometimes our judgment is not recommended. Like sometimes I'll put a video out there and I'll say to Spirit, I can't put that video out, my God. And Spirit will say, yes, you'll put that video out there. Because it doesn't, not meant to be judgment, but it can come across as harsh or raw. And maybe that's what's happening here. But whatever's happening, your yin and your yang, damn near perfectly balanced. You got Spirit here. You've really got, you're on your way. But there's something here that tells me to remind you that no matter how far you're on your way, you've only just barely touched the tip of spirituality. Me, all I did was, I'm still standing at the doorway. I'm still standing at the doorway. You've gone further. But you're still not even near. Okay? So, spiritual people must understand this. That no matter how much we say, yes, we are, we're really not. Understand? Anyways, I love this reading. I love this reading. You are freaking fantastic. Let's find out who's here. Aries, Libra, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Pisces, Cancer, Virgo, these are the signs that are prominent in your reading. Sagittarius. You have great potential. Spirituality is supposed to be your top priority right now. The decisions that you make, the things that you speak. Be careful. What did it say in the book? Hold on. Don't make any hasty decisions. Take your time. For any choices or alterations must be weighed and evaluated with the most careful and wisest of judgments. Again, the judgment card. Whatever steps you take now will have far-reaching consequences, more than you'll ever know. So, I love this reading. I want to thank you so much. Thank you, Spirit. I want to thank you so much for joining us today. And if you like the way we read, please like and share. And before you go, reach back and hit that subscribe button. We'd really appreciate that, Sag. And don't forget to ring the bell in hopes that you'll be notified the next time Spirit and I are out here to speak with you. Namaste.